Hi YouTube family, happy Thursday. Hope everyone had a productive and successful day today. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe for zucchini roti, and I have my fresh zucchini here. And to go with it, we're going to make some channa and potato curry. I soaked my channa overnight and I'm going to boil it to get this channa soft quickly. You put it in your pressure cooker and cook it in 10 minutes, or you can boil it for half an hour, depends on you. So I'm gonna head onto the stove and start boiling my channa, and then I will show you how we prepare the zucchini roti. Sometimes it's nice to have vegetable and food in different ways to experience all the different flavors and how many things you can do with regular vegetable. So in order to eat them and enjoy them, I think changing them up sometimes will really help you to enjoy all the flavors in many different ways. So let me know in the comment what you think about the zucchini roti. I just added my chickpeas in the water because this is going to take a little while to cook. If you have canned chickpeas, this will work well too. I just added a teaspoon of salt to cook the channa with some flavor. So I have my zucchini here, and what I'm gonna do, I'll cut off the bottom and the top, and I wanna remove some of the skin or the peel, not all of it because this have a lot of the nutrients. I'm just trying to remove some so we have a little bit into the mixture. It's gonna look beautiful and it's gonna taste nice as well. So this is what I'm gonna do. Just a few pieces. And you wanna make sure when you're doing this recipe that you're using the young zucchini, or else you're not gonna have the same result with the harder ones. I'm gonna try to keep as much because I love the flavor of the skin when I'm preparing zucchini. So now, the next step we're gonna do now is to grate the zucchini. And I have my hand grater here. And you just wanna do it like when you're grating cheese. And because zucchini is so nice and soft, it's very easy to do like this. In no time, I'm gonna finish grating the zucchini. So this is what you're looking for. Just like when you're grating cheese and you have that nice green part on the outside, which is really beautiful in the eyes. So I'm gonna keep on grating my zucchini. And I'll come back when it's done. So I just finished grating the zucchini. If you can see here, it's really nice and have a beautiful texture, lovely color, and there's all the moisture in there. I'm gonna keep the moisture because it will help me to knead the dough. I have here some extra flour, a pinch of salt, and some baking powder. Today I'm using extra baking powder. With the zucchini, we wanna make sure that our roti is cooking nice and have a nice soft texture. I have my all-purpose flour. We're gonna go ahead and knead our dough for the zucchini roti. So now we're gonna start adding our ingredients, and then let me bring the flour up first. We're gonna go in first with our pinch of salt and our baking powder. And we want to nicely mix the salt and baking powder in together. And we're going to go in with the zucchini. So we'll be able to tell if we have to add water later from all the moisture in the zucchini. And you can add less zucchini to this if you like. But I want to make sure that I'm tasting the zucchini, because it's not called zucchini roti for no reason. So we're gonna go in and just make sure that all the moisture get into the flour before I add water. And today I'm not gonna give the measurement for the water. I'll give measurement for all the other ingredients that I'm using. But it depends on how much zucchini and how much flour you will be using. So you have to make it and then feel the texture of the dough for yourself. So in this case now, I'm out of moisture. I'm gonna go in with some water because we want it to be like a dough. And you're using room temperature water for this. And we want to nicely bring the dough together. I have some more dry flour here. Look how beautiful and nice and soft the dough is. You have to be careful when adding water to knead the dough because the zucchini will release a lot of water. So now what I want to do is make some small ball, just like when we're making sada roti. And if you can see in here, the zucchini is just everywhere in the dough, and it's a nice soft dough. So I'm just gonna roll them off. They're super soft at the moment. You can just cook them as it is. And then I'm gonna put some flour on the bottom and the top to avoid them from sticking. And we don't want to make them bigger than that. And I'm gonna keep on cutting my dough, rolling them off and setting them aside for cooking time. You can add some flavor to the dough as well. You can add some seasoning and you can make it flavorful and just cut it open and eat with some cheese or butter. But because I'm making the potato and channa curry with some achar today, I'm not flavoring up mine too much. So let me continue with rolling my dough off, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Here are my beautiful zucchini roti all knead off. I'm just letting them sit for a bit and then I'm gonna start making them off. I can see the zucchini everywhere and that's what I'm looking for. So I will show you how we cook these on the stove. I have all my ingredients here for my potato and channa curry. I have my potato nicely peeled, washed and chopped into small pieces. I have my onions thinly sliced, and in here I have some turmeric powder. I have my Lala's curry powder. I have some paprika and I have some roasted cumin or geera for my curry. I also have here some green seasoning that is made up of maribori pepper, garlic, fine thyme, broad thyme, oregano, and green onions. I'm gonna add my green seasoning to the spices and create a paste, and then we will put our potato and channa curry or aloo and channa curry together. I just added my curry paste to the pan and I'm gonna cook it as my regular curries, and I'm gonna let this cook up until it starts sticking to the bottom of the pan and until the color change from this nice bright yellow to a brown color. So this is cooking up nicely, but I want to add a little bit of water to make sure that it's cooking out all the rawness from the spices. We're going to go in at this point here with our salt because we want the flavors to cook together. So here we're going to go. We can always add more later. And now I'm going to add my onions. Onions cook really quickly, so I like to add mine at this point. And I'm gonna mix this and let it cook a little bit more before we add our potato in here. So our spices were cooking up nicely. I can see it sticking to the bottom and the oil is floating up to the top, and that's a good indication that we can add in our potatoes. The potatoes are going in and it smells so nice. Beautiful smell. I always enjoy a nice, delicious potato and channa curry. I don't know about you guys, but today we're gonna go vegetarian style because I have my nice potato achar to go with this. We're gonna let this fry up a bit, just about a minute or so that all the spices can really marinate into the potato, and then we'll go in with some water and our chickpeas and let it cook until the potatoes are nice and soft and tender. So my potatoes have a nice coating on them. I'm gonna go in with the channa or the chickpeas so we can coat these as well with that beautiful curry paste that we have in there. Let me know in the comments when was the last time you had potato and channa curry or aloo and channa curry, and what you like to eat your aloo and channa curry. Look at that. That looks beautiful right there. Amazing. This is a classic vegetarian dish, and you can nice it up however you like. So I'm gonna go in with some of the channa water that it was cooking in because it has so much flavors like a stock now. And I added 2 cups of the channa liquid. I'm gonna cover this and I'll leave it on medium to low heat until the potatoes are nice and soft and tender. And that's what we're gonna enjoy tonight with our zucchini roti. So our potato and channa or aloo and chickpeas is looking very, very nice. Check out these potatoes, how nice and soft. Let me just show you. Just press one like that and it's just breaking up. So I'm gonna let it go a little bit more because I know when I turn it off, most of this liquid is gonna evaporate, and I wanna take it down so we have a little bit of sauce to go with the roti. So I just added some flour on the surface and I'm rolling off my zucchini roti, and if you can see here, nice zucchini showing up at every end of this roti. So I'm gonna start cooking them and show you how they look. So the rotis are cooking now, and I'm cooking 2 at once so we can finish this fast and get to dinner quickly. But I want to show you the process. You can use a tawa, a roti pan, or a frying pan to do this. Today I'm just hurrying up the process. I'm just making this quick to do them 2 at once and finish as fast as I can. So here is our delicious potato and channa curry and my delicious looking zucchini roti. So they're just like sada roti with a lot of zucchini in there, so we're getting some veggies and nutrients inside. I'm gonna garnish with some green onions. This is a simple dish, nutritious, delicious, and so hearty. So here is that beautiful zucchini roti. Look at that. Nice and soft, and you can see the zucchini all over. That's why I leave some of the skin on, because you want to see that zucchini in here. And the roti is so soft. Look at that. Just like a sada roti. And I'm going to sample it today with my achar for you guys to see. And I know I didn't do a taste test in a short while. So today is my opportunity because my taste buds are running wild. So I'm going to go in and I want to show how nice and soft the potato is. Look at that. So nice and soft with a nice big mouthful and some achar in there. the perfect combination. I'm drooling. I don't know about you guys. The first mouthful always goes to the viewers. That was a big mouthful, but a well-deserved mouthful. It is the perfect combination. The zucchini roti is so nice and soft, perfect to go with the potato and chana curry, and that achar have a nice kick in there. Oh my gosh, I wish if you guys can taste what I'm tasting. So for that reason, we're gonna take 2 mouthfuls. So good and so delicious. If you didn't see my potato achar recipe, please check it out. It was done yesterday. I can link it below this video. If you like this video for the zucchini roti, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing soon. Let's change up our ingredients and make it the best way we can enjoy them. Stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.